And when you try to do something, that's what you're doing. You're gambling with your life. You're putting your fate in somebody else's hands. Whether you're a religious man or not, which I'm not, your fate is your choice. What is happening to you is your choice. You attract what comes into your life. You decide what it is you do with your day. You decide who it is you are as a person. You have a choice in everything. So guys, stop trying. Either do it or don't do it, period. Everyone's going to say, oh, hey, yeah, that Yoda quote, do or do not try. Well, first off, one, it's do or do not, there is no try. And second, it was a business quote first. About 50, 60 years before Yoda was even a conception, let alone on screen saying, do or do not, there is no try. And no, don't judge me because I can't do a fucking Yoda voice. I'm not a huge Star Wars nerd, and I haven't seen Yoda from the old school movies in years. I'll get my friend Rob on here one of these days, and I'll just have a conversation with him as if he was Yoda. Okay? Sound fair enough? Yeah, that's what I thought. So, anyway, it was a business quote about 50 or 60 years before Yoda was even a conception. You'll either do something or you won't. But if you try, you'll never do either. I don't want to be a guy who tries to do shit. Because if I grow up a trier, I'll never be a doer. I'll never have accomplished anything. I'll have tried to accomplish everything, but I will never actually accomplish anything. Because I went in with this mentality of, I'll try to do this. I might fail, but I'll try it. Yeah, no, that's fucking stupid to me. So, I go into everything I do with a mentality of, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to think about it for a minute before I do or do not do anything. And then I tell myself, can you or can you not do this? Okay, you can't do this? Don't do it. You can't do it. You are not doing it. And then guess what, guys? I don't do it. If I can't do it, if I don't think I can do it, I'm not going to try to fucking do it anyway. Y'all know who I am about trying, or at least you do now. I don't try to do something I can't do. But if I sit there and I'm just like, yeah, I can do it. I'm a little scared to do it, but I can do it. I fucking do it. And whether I fail or not is completely up to my own actual belief level on whether I actually think I can do it or not. But I still go do the thing. Whatever the thing is, I still go do the thing. If I am sitting here saying, business venture, let's start with business venture. Someone approaches me with a new business venture, and they end their pitch, for lack of a better word, on, well, do you think it's something that you could do? Do you think it's something that fits into your life? Do you think it's something that you would be good at? And I would sit there and I would think, and I'm just like, all right, cool, give me a minute, let me think about this. No, I'm not going to walk away. I just mean, like, let me sit down and think about this for a second. Let me actually critically think, is this something I could do? Yeah, I could do it. Is it something I could dedicate my time to? Easily. Is it something that I would learn the skills and train for? Oh, hell yeah. Well, then what the fuck what are you doing? Then do it. Yeah, it's something I could do. It's something I'm going to do. And then I do it. I don't think about it after that. I do it. I think about it to figure out if I can do it, and then I fucking do it. I stop thinking. Stop thinking, start doing. It's a lifestyle and mentality I've lived by for a long time. I'm not going to push on anybody, but I highly recommend it. Think for a minute and figure out if you can, and then stop fucking thinking. And just start doing. The more you think, the less you're doing. And the more you're doing, well, the more you're doing. Period. If you do shit, you're doing shit. It's kind of common sense. So, let's take another one. I've been doing parkour for almost 13 years now, semi-professionally for about 6. Teaching for about 3. But when I'm approached by all of these people that have only been involved for about 2 years, only training for 2-3 years, and they're phenomenally above I am myself, I realize it's because, well, one, they train harder, they train more often, and they probably have more of a reason to do it. I do it as therapy. I do it for therapeutical reasons. I do it so I can escape myself and my life. Because when I'm out there doing parkour, I'm not thinking. It's all reactionary to me. I just do shit. I go out and I'm just like, do, yep, done, cool, next, done, next, done, next. But occasionally someone will come up to me and they'll be like, hey, you think you can do this? I'm just like, well, what is it? You think you can hit this 13-foot gap? That's kind of a long-ass distance. But let's think about it. Do you think you can do it? Well, of course I think I can do it. Do you think you'll be willing to actually put the time into doing it right now? Yeah, I can do it. Do you think you'll need to train before you do it? Oh yeah, definitely gonna need to train before I'll do it. So what does that mean? Does it mean I'm gonna go do it? No! That was 2 yeses and a no. If you have any no's in your line of questions before you do something when you're asking yourself, don't fucking do it. If you are not a 10 on all aspects before you get into something, don't do it. It's never going to pan out. But you said yeah, you would need to, yes, I would need to train, meaning no, I am not ready to do it. So yes, I am going to train, and yes, I am going to do it eventually, but right now, no, I am not going to do it. I'm not going to try it. I'm not going to attempt it. I'm going to train for it, and then I'm going to do it. And guess what, guys? Yes, nowadays, I can hit a 13-foot broad jump with no questions asked. I can, well, not a broad jump, because a broad jump is literally just standing still and jumping. But very wide, very long. I can run, take a 13-foot gap like nothing. No questions asked, comfortably, easily clear 13 feet. There are people that are hitting 19, 20, so don't even start to be impressed. I'm comfortable with it because I'm only 5'7". It's twice me. So yeah, I'm comfortable with it. So, guys, we're coming up here on the end. We're at 22 minutes and 42 seconds. Now, I talked about some random stuff. I talked about my life, my work, my daily morning schedule, my day schedule for today, go figure. And then trying versus doing or doing and not doing. But like I said earlier, I'm going to answer the one question that was asked to me today, and I'm going to pull it up right now. So, where'd it go? We had a long conversation about it. Oh my God, where'd it go? It's a good thing I started this now. Okay, so it wasn't exactly a question that she probably intended for me to ask on the show. And I'm not going to say her name. All of these remain anonymous unless you tell me to actually do so otherwise so you can hear the question. But if you ask the question, you're probably going to know it. So if you ask me a question or you want my opinion on something, make sure that you tell me beforehand that you don't want to be anonymous. So, what kind of things do you plan on talking about? I plan on talking about everything, all the things. Talk about all the things. Go memes. I plan on talking about anything and everything that anybody throws at me. What I won't talk about is my relationship on a personal level. What I won't talk about is anything illegal. What I won't talk about is anything that is bashing anybody baselessly, meaning if I have a reason to bash them, I'll bash them. If I have facts and proof and evidence and backup and support, yeah, trust me, I'll bash. I'll probably go on full half-hour bashes, and I'll make sure to title them as such. But I won't bash anybody baselessly. I won't talk about anything that I'm not comfortable with in my own mind. But other than that, it's pretty much free fucking game. You ask me any question, I'm probably going to answer it. Now remember, even though I say all of these things, those are very, 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 very minuscule things. There's not much I'm not comfortable talking with or talking about. My relationship, while a huge part of my life, honestly, the negative aspects are so minuscule that it doesn't matter. I don't even think about them. The only time I think about them is times like right now when I'm telling people that the minuscule aspects don't really exist. So, things I won't talk about. I won't bash on anybody. I won't talk about my relationship. I won't talk shit about my relationship. I'm not going to air my dirty laundry, so to speak. This is going to try to remain a very, very positive show. But yeah, that's really it. You guys can ask me anything. I will talk about anything. If you want to talk about a really, really, really deep subject, then let's talk about a really, really deep subject. If you guys just want to ask me what the weather's like out here in Sacramento, if you guys aren't from Sacramento, then I'll tell you what the fucking weather's like. It doesn't matter what you ask me, I'm going to answer. Speaking of my girlfriend, she's actually thinking of doing her own audio logs, and I mean, the kind of shit that she wants to talk about, she's going to blow my show out of the water if she can get up the courage to do it. I want to talk about how society has pressured everyone into believing that they need to gain their peers' approval, that being approved of, there we go, is the only means in which to substantiate your worth in society. That's some deep shit, guys. Deep shit. If you guys want to ask me questions like that, if you want to get my opinion on things, like political things, I'll do some research because I don't really follow politics. I don't care enough. Too busy focusing on making my own life better. Why would I listen to why somebody else wants to make mine worse? But I'll stop and I'll do some research. I'll think about it. I'll look at it. I'll get an opinion on it. I'll write some shit down. And I'll get back to you. Now, once again, I'm going to do these every morning. I still don't have a sign-off. The ba-woo didn't work so well. So, you know what? I'm not even going to do a sign-off today. I'm just going to say goodbye. But I am going to pose. What do you think my sign-off should be? Go ahead and shoot me a message on Facebook, Spreaker, SoundCloud, Tumblr, Twitter, anything. All of these, The Wolf of the YPR. So, Facebook.com/The Wolf of the YPR. SoundCloud/The Wolf of the YPR. On Twitter, the at Wolf of the YPR. Tumblr, look up The Wolf of the YPR, blah, blah, blah. Look me up, send me a message, hit me up on Facebook, find my email on Spreaker, message me on Spreaker, doesn't matter. And, you know, after a couple of days of doing this, I'm going to start doing these live so you guys can just listen in as we go. So, I've only got about a minute and a half left. Guys, I just want to say thank you for those that have actually listened to both of these. Thank you for those that are going to continue to listen. Like, follow, share, all of the social networky plugs that most people put in at the end. I'm actually going to use them because I do want this story to get out there. So like the page, follow the page, share the page with your friends. I have a couple of people that have actually liked the page that I've never met before, never heard of. Very, very much thank you to everybody that's liked and shared the page. Guys, share. What we share with our friends is what spreads. That sounds like a topic for another audio log. What we share with our friends spreads. Alright guys, so once again, my name's Brooklyn, the Wolf Overton. It's been great talking with you. Give me a call sometime. Shoot me a text. Send me a message. Like, follow, and share the pages. You can get the information on Facebook.com/The Wolf the YPR, or here on Spreaker, or here on SoundCloud, depending on wherever you're listening, you can find my information. And, well, like I said, I'm just going to say bye. Send me your opinions on outros, and we'll go from there. So, it's been great, guys. Have fun.